Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Hotpoint NSWF743U washing machine. And what I want to do today is to show you around the washer some of the features and benefits that it offers. But just before I start, all I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. What I do is I talk about household appliances like these. I do specialise in cordless vacuums, and there's normally a bit of tech in there as well. So I'd appreciate it if you just give you a quick subscribe, then we'll make a start. First of all, this has a maximum load of up to 7 kilograms, and the spin speed goes up to 1400, which is variable, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes. Now, first of all, there are quite a few other models, like brothers and sister models around these. First of all, you've got different coloured models, so there's quite a few different colours that this one comes in. Also, there are different load sizes. So whereas this is a 7 kilogram, there are 8, 9, 10 kilogram models and various colours of those. So there's a huge range to choose from, but clearly for the purpose of this video, I'll be showing you the 7 kilogram 1400 spin model. Load size is always a really important consideration when you're buying a washing machine. What you don't want to do is to buy a machine with too small a load, because what you can find, if you're doing several loads a day, which some people are, then you are much better to go for a slightly larger drum size. But one of the main downsides of going for a larger drum size is it makes the depth of the machine a lot bigger. So as far as the dimensions on this machine, the 7 kilogram, things like the width, they do tend to be pretty standard. You're looking just under 60 centimeters, around 23.5 inches. And as far as the height, you're looking around just over 33 inches, or around 84.5 centimeters high. So as I mentioned, the depth can vary quite a bit depending on which machine you go for. But on this one, the 7 kilogram model, if you are just going to the front here, to the back lip, I will show you around the back in a bit, at the location of the pipes and everything, which some people can't find quite useful. But you're looking around 51 centimeters, or around 20 inches to the front. If you want to include the door as well, then you're looking around 54 centimeters, or just about 21.25 inches. So on this machine, it's actually quite slim, front to back, and that's part of the reason we sell so many of these machines. So before you buy this washer, or any of the models I've talked about, just make sure that it will fit in. There's nothing worse than buying a washer, then realising it's too deep, especially if you've got cupboard drawers that open at right angles to it. We've had that many times before. To turn the machine on, all you need to do is just press and hold the on and off button. It just sings a little tune to you. The programmer is right in the middle here. It does rotate both ways. What I'll do is I'll run through some of the programs. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, but I suppose the first main program to mention is this one. It's the Eco 40-60. If you have followed me on YouTube for a while, you will see that I have talked quite a bit about this program, the Eco 40-60. It's one of those programs that is a little bit Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. Some people don't really like these kind of programs because the time it takes to do the wash. As you can see here, you've got a really nice clear LED display that will show you the time remaining in the program, and what that will do is that will change depending on the program that you put it on, and also it will display the temperature that you've selected. But just going back to this one, so first of all it displays that it's going to wash at 40 degrees, but as I say, it will take around 3 hours 20 minutes, which is quite a long program. But you will find that some of the programs like cotton will take around the same time as well. Now, something really to bear in mind is that few of the programs you can actually wash with a full load of clothes. Now these ones, so the Eco 40-60, the cotton program and the mixed, you can do, and clearly I'll show you that program, the full load. You can do a full load clearly on that program as well. But what you will find is that if you were to put a full load in some of the other programs, for example like a woolen program, because on that one that's only designed to have 1.5 kilograms in. If you were to put a full load in, then it would just take a lot longer to wash, and you could also find that the performance of the wash wouldn't be as good. But on some of these programs, so the Eco 40-60, with that program, that only uses around 53 litres of water, so that's quite a good program. So if you're looking at saving energy, the cotton is a similar amount of water. You're only looking around 50 litres, and that is for a full 7 kilograms. As I say, I'm not going to cover go into too much detail on these. Synthetics and the delicates, for both of those you're looking at a maximum of 4 kilograms. I just mentioned that the woolen is 1.5. You have got other programs like the anti-allergy. With that one again, that's a maximum of 4 kilograms. But as you come round to the bottom, you've got some other standard spin and drain and rinse and spin programs. These are popular, so if you've say hand washed something and if you just want to give it a quick rinse and spin, then you've still got the option on here. I do point it out because not all machines have got that. It's something a lot of people have got used to using over the years. So the next program in here is the baby program. And this is really designed to remove the soiling typically caused by babies. I am reading this little bit from the instructions, by the way. And what it's doing is it's removing all traces of detergent from nappies in order to prevent the delicate skin of babies from suffering allergic reactions. This cycle has been designed to reduce the amount of bacteria by using a greater quantity of water and optimising the effect of special disinfecting additives added to the detergent. So it's a very in-depth program, and in a nutshell, with this program it's designed so if you've got, say, if you've got nappies that you want to wash, it does have the ability to wash a 3 kilogram program, but as I say, it is around an hour and a half, but it will use quite a bit more water than a standard program. That's really what this is designed for. You've got a 20-degree program, so a lot of people are washing at much lower temperatures now. We are finding that as people are more energy conscious, especially in the UK at the moment, energy prices have rocketed over the last 5 or 6 months. And if you can wash at lower temperatures, clearly that can be quite an energy saving for you. As you come around to some of these specialised programs, you've got things like the duvet program. Now, quite a few washing machines, they do have special programs like these, and with things like the duvet program, this is a really good one because it doesn't wash and spin in the same manner as some of these other programs. So if you are washing large single items, things like a duvet, then this is a really good program to use. What you'll find is it won't spin the same because clearly it doesn't have the ability to balance the load out. Next program around here is the white program. This is the only program on the machine that allows you to go up to 90 degrees. So first of all, just to show you this, as I mentioned earlier, this is showing the temperature within the program. For some reason it always works down, so if it starts off at 40 then it goes down to the 30, 20, and you do have the option to wash in the temperature of the water that is arriving into the machine, so essentially that would just be cold water. But then from there, then you can go up to 90, 70, 60, 50 and then back down to the 40 degrees. But as I say, this is the only program that gives you the option to wash at the 90 degrees. As we go on to the next program, as it's showing there, that's a 30-minute wash. This is really just a smaller load wash. So with this one, it's only a 3.5 kilogram wash. But you do have the option to change the spin speed, as with all of the programs. But the maximum spin on this one is up to 800. So you couldn't put it on a 1400 spin on the 30-minute wash. If you wanted to increase that, then I'd recommend moving around to here, the full load 45 minutes. And as it says, it's a 45-minute program for the maximum load of 7 kilograms. This program, the maximum spin speed you can go up to is around 1200. So you can go slightly higher. It is always recommended, as long as the clothes can take it. If you're washing say normal clothes, things like jeans, towels, t-shirts, then I'd recommend going for a higher spin speed, because what you will find is if you go for a higher spin, it extracts more water out, and essentially the clothes will dry a lot quicker if you've extracted more water out. Also, if you are going to use a tumble dryer, then the main advantage, because you've got more water out in the washing machine, it will be a lot quicker within the tumble dryer, which can again save you money. And then round to the final program, the anti-stain 40 degrees. As it mentions, it's going to wash at 40 degrees. It's not a quick program, so it can take around the 3-hour mark. But this one, you can wash a full load of 7 kilograms, and you can go up to a 1400 spin as well. On the washer, you have got the option to delay the start of the washing machine. So if you've got things like economy 7, where you've got cheap electricity during the night, which is still something some people have. We're finding it in a lot of new properties that don't tend to have it, but you can delay it by up to 24 hours. And then what that will do is that will start in 24 hours, and then if you press it again, then it goes to off, and it just reverts back to the standard timer programs. You have got the key lock facility, so this is a child lock. So if you've got little people around that like to come and play with dials, then that can be quite frustrating during the program. So just press and hold that for a couple of seconds, and then to release the key lock, or child lock as some manufacturers call it, again just press and hold that for a couple of seconds and it's released it. Now the light's gone out. You have got the option here for extra rinse as well. So if you've got somebody in the household that suffers with allergies, mainly skin allergies, then just adding the extra rinse can be a really good option. As you see, it adds around 14-15 minutes to the program, but for some people that's well worth it. On the right hand side here, there's this button called Extra Touch. This actually forms two options. So first of all, you've got the rapid option and the steam hygiene. The first one, the rapid option, if I just show you on this program, the anti-stain 40 degrees, as you can see, the standard duration of the program is just under 3 hours. If we press that, it reduces it to 45 minutes. So it's taken a big chunk of time off. I suppose the main advantage is you get your washing done a lot quicker. First of all, it's not designed to do a full load in that time. So if you are selecting the rapid option, then whereas standard that will be a 7 kilogram program, that does reduce it a lot. It's normally to around 2 or 3 kilograms, and it does tend to vary on each program when you use the rapid option. The next one is called the steam hygiene. Basically with the steam hygiene, put my teeth back in, what this will do is it will actually enhance the wash performance by generating steam during the wash cycle, and it's designed to remove any bacteria from the fibres which are treated at the same time. And this is designed to enhance the wash performance by generating steam during the wash cycle, and what it will do is it will remove any bacteria from the fibres which are treated at the same time. What you will find is that during the process, so during the steam hygiene option, then you will actually get some like hazing or fogging during the process within the drum. And then the final button on the right hand side here is the pause and start. Clearly with the pause, it is designed so that if you've put the washing on, if you just started it, then you realise you've got, say, a sock that's on the floor. Before the machine has started to fill with water, you can just pause it. Just wait for the door lock to open, pop the sock in and then press start. It's not designed to be paused part way through, so clearly if you've got a lot of water in the washing machine, then you'd need to wait for the sock to be washed in the next load. To open the door, it's nice and easy. You just pull the door like that. You've got a nice easy grip handle just on the right hand side. As far as the door, it doesn't open quite 180 degrees, but still I think that's far enough to get the clothes in and out of easily. As far as the porthole size, it is a good size. You're looking around 32 centimetres or just around 12.5 inches for this one. I'm really pleased to see that you have got things like metal door catches and metal hinges. It's something I try and point out when I'm doing these YouTube videos, because some of the cheaper manufacturers are reverting to plastic hinges and plastic door catches, and you will find over time that they could be the first things to break. So I'm really glad that Hotpoint has stuck with metal ones. As far as the soap drawer on the machine, it's a little bit different from standard. It opens sideways. This kind of design Hotpoint have done for quite a few years now, and on the whole it goes down pretty well with customers. The main question that people ask is how do they take it out, because a lot of the time you want to take it out to clean it, and all you need to do is just, once you've fully opened it, just push it back in a little bit, lift it up on the corner, and then you'll find it's released there. And then just give it a quick nudge and pull it forward like that. When you first do it, like that's the first time I've done that, it's normally quite stiff. You can take that bit out and give it a really good clean, give it a nice hot soapy water. Some people even put it into a dishwasher to give it a really good clean. And then when you're finished, then to locate it, just slide it back on the front like that and just push it from the front here, and then just lift it like that, and then you're ready to go. I'll show you the energy label on this machine. As you can see, it's a D energy rating. A lot of the machines were re-evaluated back in March 2021. So whereas a lot of machines used to be, say, an A++ or A+++, they have worked their way down. But so if you are comparing machines, then a D isn't actually too bad. Just some of the figures. So it shows you that it will use around 69 kilowatt hours of energy per 100 cycles. Also at the bottom, just proving that it's a 7 kilogram load. 46 litres of water is actually pretty good as well. B rating for the spin speed, and the noise level on this one is 83 decibels. Let's quickly show you around the back of the washing machine, because for some people, for installation purposes, this could be quite useful. First of all, you've got the waste pipe at the bottom left here. The mains cable comes out the top left, and you do have a new hose to attach to the machine, so when you've got that, just connect it to the top right here. It is always recommended to try and use the new hoses. If you're using extended hoses, then at least the minimum we always ask is to take the washers out of here and just change those over in your pipes. The last thing to mention is that you do get the transit bolts. So you've got the 3 transit bolts in here. These are imperative to take out. You have to take them out. If you don't, then first of all the machine will more than likely walk out of position. It will damage it, and it won't be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. If you are thinking of buying one of these machines, or one of the sister models in different colour or different load sizes, then I have provided a link below to show you where to get them at a competitive price. I hope you've enjoyed this quick video on the Hotpoint NSWF743U washing machine. All I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up and leave any comments below. I'd always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad, about the video. If there are some things I should have covered, if you've got any questions on the machine or things that I've not covered, then just pop it in the comments and I'll get back to you. If you have got one of these washers, just let me know what you honestly think about it, because I'd always appreciate the feedback. Anyway, thanks for watching.